Thanks, Tom Turner King, for your follow. Okay, it's close enough. 259 is close enough. Okay. Get to it. We're about halfway through the game already. Isn't that nuts? 2 streams, 4 hours of playing. Here we go. So, once you get to a certain point in this garage, distance down to the garage, the bad guys come through a door. So, best case scenario is trying to run past them. If you wait too long, you're gonna have to knock one of them out. Let's not do that. Let's try and do it. The stealth play? The toughest part of this mission is like here, and then like right after this, basically. Holy cow! Supposed to turn his head for a split second. Gives you like the ability to get around him. There you go. Holy cow, I basically did it and then it took too long. Okay. I think I got her. Trying to get the timing. Okay, there you go.
I think I see something.
Of course you did. Just earlier this week, I just did the beginning of this mission earlier, and I think I did this in like 2 or 3 tries. So of course it's gonna take me longer. Of course. Why wouldn't it? Second I go live. Fun times. Go. There we go. Okay. So because I'm on here, I'm just gonna do that. If I was by myself, I probably wouldn't.
You have blood
I
in
would
your
just
shoe.
So I do.
This is
do this without saving,
Yes.
because I like to
If I
challenge
didn't
myself.
fear him like the Reaper, I'd be long gone.
He told me to think
My
about
luck
drinks.
on
What is
stream, I'm probably gonna fail, and then okay, here we go. So you just go around them after throwing that, provided they're not over there. Go over here, and jump up, and then you go over here. There you go.
West wing of pit 4 is clear.
Okay.
Moving on to 6.
How many encryption keys did you
So
retrieve?
make sure you're full sprint here,
This is our 7.
and then you sprint and jump. Grab the ledge. Hell on the wall.
Are you
And
sure
then
he's dead?
jump through the
Now
glass.
see his brain. Of course he's dead.
Now, go through these screen doors, but then after going through these screen doors, there's a keypad to get around some guys. And the best way to do that is to knock this guy out, because you need the data stick. So, because there's a keypad. You don't know the code. Now, this game likes to say, oh, if they're not hidden, then they're going to be read as red, like they've been seen. Now, if you don't put him in that corner, he'll be seen. If you do not if you do not put him in that corner, he'll be seen. If you do, he will not be seen. The code that you got from the data stick is this: 97531. 97531. Door. This door here. Don't need anything in that room. Glass here, so careful. There's guys right behind that door there. If you go too fast, they'll hear you. Go.
East wing of fort clear. 3 encryption keys retrieved.
Okay. So this part here is kind of funny. You can basically walk in bright, like super brightness, super light area and not be seen. You have to do it at certain times and in certain
I use the
ways.
tools they give me.
You obsessed
So while
over
they're talking,
You
they
have
can't
to
see
admit,
you
these are cool.
or hear you,
Yes,
really,
but if
as
we
long as you're
plant
not
too
moving too
many,
fast.
it's dangerous.
They're supposed to be
And
dangerous. They're
then,
mines, for God's
once
sake.
they're done this conversation, then this guy goes behind that door, looking through the glass to this corridor. But he can't see you. I, for the life of me, don't know why. So, walk over to here. Grab the object. So, he can't see you. I don't understand why. But you just can't. Now, there's two guys over here. And
But weird.
you want to get both of them to move over here. You have a limited window insertion to get past. Provided both walk over far enough. Where are they? They're supposed to be here. Wow, they took long enough. Where's the other one? He just doesn't want to come over. Well, that's annoying.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
Not really. You saw things just fine. But for the life of me, you,
You have blood on
your
your
buddy didn't want to
shoes.
move with you.
So I do.
This is terrible work.
You're the king down directly from Gringo.
Yes. If I
Okay.
didn't fear him like the Reaper, I'd be long
Does
gone.
this? What is that?
Thank you. Oop. Okay. There we go.
West wing of 5th floor is clear. Moving on to 6.
How many encryption keys did you retrieve?
This is our 7th.
Oh my word. I hit the wrong button on my keypad. Like an absolute buffoon. I'm still getting used to mouse and keypad for
You have
gaming.
blood on your shoes.
I've always been
So
a
I
console
do.
gamer my
This
entire
is
life.
terrible work.
You're the king
And
down directly from Gringo.
Yes. If I didn't
that's why
fear him like the Reaper,
I can't really
I'd
play
be
like
long
other
gone.
games that aren't stealth games on mouse and keypad yet. I'm just not there. Oh no. Come on, dude. There we go. There we go. Too close. Too close. Okay.
West wing of pit 4 is clear. Moving on to 6.
How
So.
many encryption keys did you retrieve?
Oh my word. Holy cow. I can't wait till I can play like
You
the
have
Splinter
blood
Cell
on your
games on
shoes.
console.
So I
It's
do.
gonna be so
This
much
is
easier for
terrible
me
work.
You're
to
the
do
king down
live.
directly from Gringo.
Yes. If I didn't fear him like the Reaper, I'd be...
Hey,
There we
what
go.
is that?
Oh, wrong button again. What a shocker. There. Holy cow. Oh. Just the mechanics sometimes. Mostly my left pinky doesn't want to do what I want it to do. I'm right-handed, so just doesn't feel natural.
West wing of pit 4 is clear. Moving on to 6.
Okay,
How many encryption
now
keys
let's
did
make
you
sure we're
retrieve?
sprinted.
This is our 7.
Nice jump. Fell a wall. Okay.
Are you sure he's dead?
Jump
Come
down.
on. I
Jump
see his
down.
brain. Of course he's dead.
Holy cow! Serious? Oh, like I hit him before he turned. But
You
sure.
have blood on your shoes.
So I do.
This is terrible work.
You're the king down directly from Gringo.
Yes.
I should have
If I
clicked
didn't
save.
fear him like...
I don't know why I didn't. Okay, here we go. There. There. There we
West
go.
wing of pit 4 is clear. Moving on to 6.
Okay.
How many encryption keys did you retrieve?
This is our 7.
Go. Fell wall.
Are you sure he's dead?
Come on.
Go.
I see his brain. Of course he's dead.
Okay. There we go. Satchel. 97531, right? 9753. No more mistakes. Okay. Door. Door. Nice. Nice.
East wing of 4 clear. 3 encryption keys retrieved.
And the art files?
Okay, here we go again.
Thank God. Make sure you leave the bodies where the fire will get them.
Go!
Last week it was those turrets. This week it's wall mines.
So, I use the
So
tools they
here to
give me.
hide.
You obsess over them.
You have to admit, these are cool.
Yes, but if we plant too many, it's dangerous.
They're supposed to be dangerous. They're mines, for God's sake.
Okay. Don't walk too fast. I'm gonna quick save here, just to be safe. Just because these two guys don't always act the same. It's gonna be easier on my stream.
Look, hey, what is
Okay.
that?
Please, both of you, come over here now. You're supposed to both come over here. Okay, one of you is here. Do you think he saw me, or doesn't he usually walk there? Oh, there's the other guy. Okay, so they both came this time. Perfect. Now, once they come over here, that's perfect. That's what you want. Get out of here as fast as possible. Bob's your uncle. Down the elevator. We're going to the elevator. Gets you to the next spot.
We just
Autosave.
sussed a
Perfect.
little more out of Ivan.
There's a group of mercenary programmers alive
Okay.
on the 3rd floor.
They're trapped
So,
behind a cluster of wall mines.
this
You
part,
think they might have
you want to run to a
encryption
certain
keys?
spot,
It's worth checking.
let them pass you, shoot at a light, a specific light, and then, right after that, then you want to get into a specific room where two people are being held hostage. So that's what we're gonna do. Ready? So that's auto-generated, that music there. They don't actually know I'm here. They're just shooting out lights. Probably shooting out people in the room, like civilians. But they don't know I'm here yet. Which is what I want. Supposed to come out of here. Holy cow, serious? Holy cow, they glitched out. Look at this. That's I've never seen this before. Isn't that crazy? He's glitched out. I'm gonna have to restart from the autosave. Because I need them to
We
pass
just
where
sussed
I
a
am
little
at.
more out of Ivan.
That's
There's a
nuts.
group of mercenary
But here we
programmers
go.
alive on the 3rd floor.
They're trapped behind a cluster of wall mines.
You think they might have encryption keys?
Here we
It's
go.
worth checking.
Is it gonna work this time? We'll see. That's crazy. Now, are they gonna glitch again, or? I want to see this. Oh, no, they didn't glitch this time. Imagine that. So, now we go over to here. So that's what you need to shoot out, and then you go over to here before they arrive. Walk slowly. Now, when the wall mine is lit green, you press spacebar or you press A. Whether you're on console or PC. If you go on red, it'll blow up in your face. Okay. And now they'll talk to you.
I need an encryption key.
We don't have any.
Why should I believe you?
There is a bomb.
What?
The Spetsnaz planted it to destroy the data
So I'm gonna quick save right here.
But they put it right next to the gas
Because
pipes.
sometimes these
It
guys
will take
glitch
this
out
whole floor.
in this
How do I
room
get
and do
there?
things
You will
differently
need the
than they're
keypad
supposed
code
to.
for the door. I think
It's a pain in the butt.
33575.
Grim checked the building specs. That geek's story about gas pipes holds up.
I'm
Go
on my
here,
way.
Make it fast. You don't have a lot of
jump
time.
to get their
What is
attention,
even over there?
then go over to here. And just stick to the wall here. Sometimes he sees you. Say it like that, and then sometimes he doesn't.
How do I get there?
You will need the keypad
That's
code
why
for
you
the
quick
door.
save
I think
on
it's
PC.
3,
If on console,
7, 5.
it can be kind of annoying.
Grim checked the building specs. That geek's story about gas pipes holds up.
I'm on my way.
Make it fast. You don't have a lot of time.
So hopefully he doesn't see me this time, but maybe he will. Oh, yeah, he saw me again.
How do I get there?
You will need the keypad code for the door. I think it's
If I was doing this on
3,
console, I'd
5,
probably be
7,
losing
5.
my mind.
Grim checked the building specs. That geek's story about gas pipes holds up.
I'm on my way.
Make it fast. You don't have a lot of time.
Please don't see me again. Please. There we go. That's what you hope for. Them to turn the other way. Now, you want them to both leave. Sometimes they glitch out and don't leave. But it looks like they are. Which is, again, what you wanted. Now, in order to hide outside this room away from these guys, without them seeing you, and around them, you had to shoot that light out. You can hide right here. Don't,
I must be crazy.
and they'll see you. Where's the other dude? There he is. Perfect. 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 Why is this guy glitched out right here?
Must have been nothing.
Oh, he might have thought he saw me, but he didn't. Okay. Okay, so now do I have enough time to get there? 33575. 33575. And then you go here, hit this window, go this way. This way. I might not have enough time here. We'll see. So now there's this. This is like a 5er. This might take me too long here. Holy cow. Hurry up. Hurry up. Aha! Let's go.
Great work, Fisher.
And I
That
took
could
no
have been
damage.
bad.
Isn't
But
that
we've got a
funny?
new twist for you.
Okay.
I hacked into the power grid. Somebody's thrown the breaker on the fire door circuit.
Meaning
So,
you won't be able
quick
to
save.
open the doors until you found that breaker. Details on your offset.
Okay, right here. Now you go this way. Right. Okay. Now, for some weird reason, these guys don't see you if you just walk exactly like this. Don't know why, but they don't. Then they say they do.
spotted
They
somebody
don't.
in the auditorium. Maybe our intruder.
It's
We need
scripted.
backup now.
Anything that's scripted doesn't count. Okay. So then there's one guy left down here. Now, in order to get around him, what we do is we go like this and this.
Who is that?
Hide here. You had to flick a switch.
Enemy on.
I was expecting him to move a little bit farther. Let's see. Okay. Retry. Imagine if this was real life though. Like you wouldn't get a retry. You'd be dead or imprisoned or captured.
Something moving over there.
I don't know, is there? Not bad.
I just spotted somebody in the auditorium. Maybe
Did
our
they, though?
intruder. I need backup now.
Maybe. It's scripted. Like it will happen every time. Okay. So this again.
Hey. I heard something.
Why do I feel like those guys are coming back down already? They shouldn't be. Okay. There's my chance. Switch. Back here.
Anybody see anything?
Perfect.
Nothing. Stepan. No. There's nothing out here. Auditorium's clear. We are returning to our post.
You wait for these two guys to come back, and then you leave the basement. Make sure you're stuck to the wall and far to the right. One of the guys is supposed to come around right next to you, and the other guy's supposed to go around. But in my version, he always glitches out and goes around. And when you leave, same process. So, just gonna quick save. Here. This time, you have to be careful because there's another guy here. You have to be careful of that guy looking your way. And you have to be careful of the guy up top. Get to the darkness here in the corner. Now, in order to get through this door, you need a data stick from one of these guys. I'll show you how to do it. There. Then you go here. Oh, that's why I quick save. Sometimes he sees you, sometimes he doesn't.
Something moving over there.
Kinda heard me. Not good. You gonna see me here? Not even the guy that I need. The other dude. Where is he? There he is. Oh, he's all the way down there. Maybe perfect for me to grab him then. Wasn't really expecting him to walk all the way down there. I'm not complaining.
What is that?
Was what? Huh? What is what? Oh, that guy thinks he saw something? Well, guess what? You did. Knock him out. Satchel. Approach. And the keypad for it is 1250. Well, maybe it was him. He might have thought he saw me. 1250. 1250. Open door.
Must have been nothing.
Okay. Quick save. Now, what we need is we need to get by these guys. Now, what we want them to do is we want them to come out, but we don't want them to see us. And while they're coming out, we're just going to sprint past them and go into the medic bay. I'll show you where that is. So, I get there too. Oh.
Something moving
So
over
you
there.
want them to see you somewhat, and then you want them to move, both of them.
What is that?
So now they're both moving. What do you want? You want to go here. You just hide here. Oh, for crying out loud, I forgot a step. Need to pick up a pop can. Need to pick up a pop can. You get it from over here. Okay. Do this again. Why are they seeing?
Something
There you
moving
go.
over there.
They don't actually see you. They think they see
What
you.
is
There's a difference. Okay. Now you go over to here. Now you wait for this. There's a guy that comes right here, and this is why I needed a pop can. There he is. He just stands right here. So to get rid of him, you throw that.
I don't get
Make
it.
sure he can't see you. I moved too fast. I moved way too fast. Good times. Object. Head up. Da-da-da. Oh. Why aren't you seeing me?
Something moving over there. What is that?
Yeah, I'm right here. You both gonna go now or what? Thank you. Close. That was way too close. Okay. Slow that right down. That way he doesn't hear me this time. Okay. Throw the pop can.
I don't understand. Must have been nothing.
There's a guy in this office, but he can't see you. You walk this way. I'll show you how to get past him. So,
Bullet, do you read me? Bullet, I think I found something useful. A computer with a window that says Fire Emergency System.
okay.
Bullet, are you there? Who is that?
Jump up. And you'll go around the other way. Use that to your advantage to do this. That opens the door for you. And then go
Good
back
work,
here.
Fisher. Opening
hide.
those fire doors cleared your path to Ivan, but it did the same thing for the Russians. You better make damn sure you get to him first.
Now you need to wait here for a minute. Just the window isn't long enough to get out of here.
Great.
So he's back at his computer. And where's this other guy?
Some intruder.
Oh, that's funny.
I heard something.
Finally.
What is that?
Why it wasn't working before, I don't know. They're supposed to hear me ages ago. Hello. How's it going, Silent Hill? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. Ooh. Bro.
I don't get it. Bullet, do you read me? Bullet, I think I found something useful. Who is that?
I probably played a little bit later on in my life. I played it when I was like 10 or 12 or whatever for the first time. And it was so hard for a 10 or 12-year-old to
Good work, Fisher.
understand it.
Opening
I
those
loved
fire
it though. It
doors
was
cleared your path
fantastic.
to Ivan, but it did the same thing for the Russians.
But that's
You better
great, man.
make damn sure you get to him first.
Great game, eh? It's not supposed to see me. I'm in pitch black darkness. Sure.
I heard
Why not at this point?
Is something moving over there?
Hey. Here we go.
I don't understand.
Okay. Can I increase the brightness from the game options? Yep, I can. I might be. It's a pretty old game, but I'm pretty sure you can. Let's see here. Settings. Can I? Graphics. Oh yeah, I can. See if I like that more or less. I might not like that on my end, but it might be better on your end.
Who is that?
Okay. How's that, bud? Go.
Great.
Good work, Fisher. Opening those fire doors cleared your path to Ivan, but it did
Maybe
the
I
same
was.
thing for the Russians.
Yeah,
You
maybe I
better
was
make
too
damn
far
sure
over.
you get to him first.
Canada, bro. Good old Canada. Where about you? What about you? Where are you from?
Must have been nothing.
Iraq. What did you think of the Benghazi? No, that's not Iraq. Isn't there an Iraqi mission in Blacklist? Did you ever play Blacklist? Merwawa, Iraq, I think it was. Hmm. Go through the fire door. There we go. And then this will autosave.
Update on your situation. To cover our asses politically, we clued in the FBI, and we're gonna have to leave Ivan for them.
So what am I doing here?
Ivan's a technicality. All we need to trace Nikolai's is his encryption key. Get that,
Okay.
and we're golden.
We already checked
Fair
the
enough.
hallway.
We might have missed something. We'll check it again.
Have
How
you
could we
played
have
Splinter
missed
Cell
somebody?
Blacklist though?
Listen, this
The
order
last-
came down
the
directly
last
from
Splinter Cell
Vicious
game ever made?
If just one of these geeks gets out of here alive, he'll skin us all.
Yeah, well,
Well, what?
nothing.
Oh,
Hold
I
on
need
a
this.
second. I need to visit the little boy's room.
Make it fast.
There we go. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, there's a Marwala Iraq mission in the last Splinter Cell
I
game
don't
ever
get
made.
it.
Come on, there you go.
Who are you talking to? Who's on that phone?
Please, don't.
Tell me who is
Quick
that?
save here. That's why I quick save. It is, yeah. I only have it on the original Xbox, and I'm debating whether or not I'm going to try to find a game capture card that I can do it that way, to stream it that way. But I hear AV outlet game capture cards are super expensive. I don't know if that's a feasible way for me to do right now. I may have to find a way to play it digitally on my computer, but with like a different, like a pirated version. Sadly, I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to try and figure that out. But yeah, it's a great game. Yeah. Oh,
That must be great.
okay, here we go. Holy cow, he heard me from all the way over there. Russia mission in the PlayStation version is not present. I suppose. Or you mean for Pandora tomorrow? I didn't know that. So you played the PlayStation version? I've never actually played that version. That's really interesting. Double Agent is also kind of like that, where it has a bunch of. It's a completely different game for like version 1 and version 2. Oh, Splinter Cell 1. Let's see. He's probably gonna see me.
Must have been nuts.
There we go. Perfect. Satchel. Is it a medical kit? Oh, it's data set. Whatever. So this is the guy. This is Ivan.
Are you Ivan?
Yes. You are American? You are police?
Yes and no. The police are on their way. Until they get here, I'm the
Apparently
only
there was
friend
a
you've got,
Netflix
and I'm not a very good one.
We have to leave. We have to hurry.
I did hear about
They'll
that, Beaver.
find us
I did.
soon.
That's not my job.
Apparently it's
here for
supposed to come
your
out
encryption key.
in like
That wasn't the deal.
The deal still stands. The feds
this
will get you
winter.
out of here
So I
alive,
think
but
it's
first you have to give me the
the
key.
earliest it probably
That
will come
wasn't
out
the
is
deal
what,
I made with the
October,
woman on the
November.
phone.
Listen, do I come to your job and tell you how to murder civilians?
Yeah, I agree.
What?
Silent Hill.
So don't
I
come to
totally
my job
agree.
and tell me how to do mine. The feds
Whenever
are
I
on their
see
way or
somebody
here
play the
already. You're
PlayStation
gonna be
version,
fine.
I'm like,
You can Give me the key.
That looks
I can
awful.
take it.
Like,
That wasn't
I
the
don't know if I
deal.
would want to play
Even
that
with very limited
consistently,
phrase book.
or I would
Listen,
think it's
just
amazing.
give me the key. I'm tired and I hate making people scream. It gets me down.
Here.
Thanks. And until the feds get here, find a better hiding place.
God damn it.
Okay.
Fisher, you're gonna like this.
It makes me nervous when you say that.
The Russians are all over the top floor. They're gonna have to do some cleaning before the Osprey can safely
Switch
touch down
object.
for extraction.
Up we go. Okay. Autosave upcoming. Okay. Now for this part, what I'd like to do before leaving the elevator is I like to shoot this light out. There. And that should be good. So what you need is you need this object. Then you go here, throw that.
Doesn't make sense. What is that?
Then you jump up, jump up. I doubt it. That's been in the talks for like ages. I don't trust Ubisoft with a 10-foot pole when they say they're going to do something. I just don't. I knew that was going to happen. My quick save. I trust them with the show though, because that's pretty much set in stone, really. But regarding any game or anything that isn't like set in stone, I don't trust them. They're such a badly run company nowadays. Holy cow. I'm supposed to make it. Did I not make it because I quick saved? Maybe I didn't make it because I quick saved. Maybe that's why. You're supposed to be able to get around them. Like this. I don't know. The talk of the remake has been going on, I think, for like 5 years, 4 years, 5 years. Yeah, I don't trust that. First, like at first they were saying it was going to be like a virtual reality game, right? And then the talk of it just went silent right after that. So I don't trust it. And if they're going to make a virtual reality Splinter Cell game, like how would they even do that? Like I played virtual reality games. Splinter Cell doesn't feel like that kind of game. It just doesn't. Like they're so arcadey these days. Even the cool ones. Yeah, I think I missed my opportunity for like quick saving here. I think so. Yeah, I missed my opportunity. Unless I have to like crouch right at that moment. Like right. Oh yeah, I missed my opportunity. Okay. So in that case, I'm gonna find a different way to do it.
I cannot wait for morning.
Tonight's work is some of the worst I've ever done.
Okay.
It will be yours.
They heard me. Okay. I like that spot. Maybe I can make that work.
I cannot wait for morning.
Tonight's work is some of the worst I've ever done.
It will be yours.
Did I play Silent Hill? No. I don't recall ever playing that. Okay. So this spot, there's a way to get around these guys. What is Silent Hill about? Wrong way. That's why I quick save. Hey, get over, get over, get over. Nice. Okay. Control. Biggie shutter. Okay. So these guys you have to take out. I'm out. Of course I'm out. That's cool, man. What is it about, though? I don't even know what Silent Hill is about. Like, here, let's look it up. What is Silent Hill about? Silent Hill. Silent Hill. Oh, it's a survival game, eh? It's a horror survival game. Yeah, I'm willing to give it a look in the future. Of course I am. Nice show. Thanks, bro. Oh wait, I'm out. Yeah, I have to do this. Sadly. Ah, I messed that up. Quick save. Oh my word. Jumping the wrong way and everything. Oh boy. It's like I've never played this game before. Can't even do the parkour right. Oh boy. Crying out loud. Jeez. Almost made it, and then I fail. There we go. Come on. Oh boy. I make it over as I get shot. Awesome. There we go. Nice jump. Nice jump. Yes. There you go. 3 for 3. So I electrocuted them. I didn't kill them. You don't need to kill them. But you do need to take them out to get around it. That part of the map. It's required. Now this. Going up. Okay.
Do you have a cigarette?
Here.
I just gave you one.
I smoked it.
Now.
We've been standing here half an hour. You haven't smoked anything.
Fine, forget about it.
Are you hoarding smokes?
Whoa! How did that happen? Whoa! How did that happen?
Okay. Shoot up both lights. Try to get their attention. There's another way to do it too, but I feel like that's probably the easiest and best way and most consistent way. Other people do it differently. There's a guy that comes into this room. Okay.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
Okay. And go right here, because he turns to the right. Isn't that hilarious? Okay. Here. Now, what I typically do is I do this. Wait for him to come over here. Where is he? Okay. And I jump. And I go over here.
I think I see something.
Get his attention. Go to the left. Over here. Now, before you go too far, you want to shoot out all the lights as quickly as possible.
Oh, yes.
As quickly as possible. If you take too long, you're screwed. The way the game cuts off to a different, like a cutscene, it basically screws you over.
Probably just a shadow.
Okay. Okay. Here. Okay. Here again.
I think I see something.
Okay, go to the left. Okay.
Somebody's trying to kill.
Oh my word. You just have to be a little bit faster than that.
Probably just a shadow.
Okay.
God,
So Silent Hill, uh, are you still there? I have a quick question for you. Uh, Here in Calgary, well, in Canada, Western Canada, it's like, I don't know, like 21 degrees today, right? I'm wondering how hot it is in Iraq right now. Like to compare, like 21 degrees Celsius.
Ollie, oxen free. I think I see something.
Sure you do.
I think I see something.
Do you?
I'm in trouble.
I'm in trouble. Oh. Getting toasty in here. It's getting toasty. Can I speak French? No. I live in the English side of Canada, so nobody speaks French over here. How about you? Can you speak French? Like, I know like simple like baby things that French speaking people know, but I can't hold a conversation. Okay.
I think I see something.
Is that true? Holy cow, my aim is off.
Somebody strike!
My aim is terrible. Yeah, I live in Alberta. Like, pretty far west. So close to being done this mission. All I have to do is make this jump. So close.
Come out wherever you are. Ollie, oxen free.
Okay.
Hey, what is that?
Over here.
I think I see something.
Good. Hopefully that makes it dark enough that he can't see me when he comes over. Probably gonna be seen and killed here. I hope not. Oh, look at that. Dark enough. Barely. Okay, now you wait for him to go away. Then you got a chance. Move, go up there. So I'm gonna fix it here. Okay. So you can actually jump all the way up here. And that's it. Why don't they join? A lot of history. A lot of history is why. A lot of Canadians don't trust USA. Part of it's rightly so. Part of it isn't. It's very polarized, you could say. Very polarized. So there's good and bad. Probably the best way I can put it for you. It's very polarized, but a lot of distrust towards USA. And I also think it's a lot of pride too. It's that we're our own country. We have our own history. We don't want to give it up. But I will say this: the people on the west side of Canada feel a lot of distrust towards the east people on the east side of Canada, and I'd say there's a surprising percentage of people on the west side of Canada that would be open to the idea of joining the USA if that were to mean that they could be able to leave Ottawa, be able to do whatever the heck they want to do. Because people on the west side of Canada don't have any say in what happens in Canada. No say. Basically, just Quebec and Ontario. But
I'm killed. They shot me. I don't want to die.
You'll be all right.
What's it supposed to feel like? You've been shot more than anybody I know. I'm gonna be okay.
Wilkes.
I'm gonna live.
You're dying, Wilkes.
gosh darn it, Wilkes.
Are you all right?
Is that a joke?
Is that a joke?
You're headed for Myanmar. The mission's not over.
Michael Ironside
We're
was a
scrambling for
perfect person
replacement.
to play
We
Sam
might have a
Fisher.
runner in Japan we could borrow, a
Aesthetic
woman
joke.
named Cohen.
What's in Myanmar?
Nikolads. We used the Kalinatek data to pinpoint him at the Chinese embassy in Rangoon.
Chinese support for the Georgians?
The political situation isn't good. If they are backing Nikolads, you better find rock-solid proof. I don't want to go into World War III without
That's
a good
it,
reason.
eh? Old school.
You've got some time before you reach Rangoon. Want me to patch a secure phone line?
I
so you can
sometimes
talk
play
to
newer
Sarah?
games,
No.
but it's very few and far between. I will say this though, that the generations that were probably the best was probably the original Xbox and PS2 generation, the Xbox 360 and the PS3 generation were probably the two best generations of all time for gaming.
The latest act of terror in the Georgian information crisis. Still have
There was
no
such
leads in the search
competition,
for Kumbain Nikolai.
there was such
NATO and
innovation,
charity groups
and there was
working
such
in
creativity.
Azerbaijan continue to uncover the
It was
corpses
amazing.
left from what was only the beginning of the Georgian president's campaign of high-tech terror. If
Yeah, a lot
not
of
for
new
the
games
swift
are awful.
intervention of
I don't know
employees, hundreds
how
or
people
even
can put up
thousands
with them.
could have become life-threateningly ill from contaminated water.
They say we're safe and all right, but then they tell us to boil our water.
Seeing the disaster
So 2 out of the 3
a possible
mission,
point
the
in the Georgian
longest missions in
information
this
crisis,
entire game are now
marking the
complete.
first time American
CIA,
authorities were able to
Kalinatek
recognize
are
and
complete.
overcome one of Nikolaev's
The other
acts of
longest
terror.
one, or the longer ones,
Described
is
early
the
diplomatic
last one.
negotiations with China,
Well,
a
actually, there's
mixture
four.
of silence and antagonism.
There's 4. So half of
The
them are
Chinese
done.
claim that the U.S.
There's
are
one
using
more to go.
suspicions of Georgian support as an unfounded excuse to inspect Chinese
There's
weapons
2 more to go.
and have so far
And there's 2 more to
refused
go.
cooperation. If possible,
The
lending an even greater urgency to the
slaughterhouse
search for Kumbain
and the
Nikolai.
last one are the 2 long ones that are left. Half of them are done.
Your contact is in place. Our man in Burma, or Myanmar.
So don't talk to her.
Where do I find him?
A rooftop
Let's
a
go
few
this
blocks
way.
from the embassy. Says he's under a large red sign. To respond to the phrase, a bright cold day in April. We've updated your OPSAT. To be clear, if you kill anybody, this mission's over. You slip up on this one.
I'll find a fallout shelter and learn some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
Up the ladder. Okay. Now, for some reason, the PC version. Yeah, I agree. For some weird reason, in this on the PC version, you can't just run onto this platform This construction
Your
platform.
contact is in place. A man in Burma or Myanmar.
Whatever. Where do I
But
find
on the like the console
rooftop a few
version, you
blocks from the
can.
embassy. Says he's under
Why?
a
I
large
don't know.
red sign. To respond to the phrase, a bright cold
So you
day
kind
in
of have to
April.
like
We've
jiggy
updated your
yourself on the
OPSAT.
PC version
Be
to
clear. If you
jump
kill
onto the
anybody, this
platform.
mission's over. If you slip up on this one,
I'll find a fallout shelter and learn some prayers.
I'm glad you understand. Be good.
Be good. Okay. I'm just gonna quit because of how frustrating this spot is. First Chinese embassy mission. There's 2 of them.
I heard something.
No, I like that music, but I want to be able to do this without making the music for right now.
Show yourself.
Whatever. It's a lost cause. It's just gonna keep happening. Okay. And they don't actually see you. Okay. No. Where is he? There he is. Right. Come on. There. This way. Now you can jump across. Just like that. Will it though? I like it because I like to be able to see the guys I'm trying to avoid seeing me, you know?
He was breaking the curfew. Those are the rules. See you there.
Okay, so you wait here. You go down. Jump. Okay. This way. Now these 3 guys, you like to stay clear of them, stay away from them. Yeah, but then the brightness is even too bright. Like the normal daylight or whatever, the normal situations is too bright.
The nerve to follow this through.
The general would skin himself
Also
alive
feels like
for
it's
the Empire.
And it's
unrealistic
not wise to question him.
Who's questioning? I've come this far.
It's a night vision
I would
mission.
follow him to my...
I too would follow him to your grave.
Me too.
He turns around. I don't want him to see me. Now he's turned around. Oh. Once he turns around again to go back to his buddies, that's when you basically kind of sprint up to where they are. Okay. Wait for it. The other guy's gonna turn around. Okay. Sprint.
Nicholas is a great man.
Yes, of course. But it's deputy.
The colonels I could do without.
What about
Then you go here, and then you wait here.
Me too.
The man has eyes like a rat.
No, I beat this game many
He'll
times.
make an excellent sacrifice.
Yes.
I've actually basically beat it. The most recent time, basically at like a full stealth mode or full stealth way of not being seen, like truly seen, no, like no alarms, not taking anybody out unless I absolutely have to, or unless it's part of the storyline. So I'm playing it to like show the love of the game and how much these games mean to me, and then also make it easier for people who are like interested in playing like the retro games to see, oh, how am I supposed to do this, or how is the game wanting me to do this, or is there a way to get around these guys without ever being seen, you know?
What? Tang's got this idea about
So that they can find my videos and then use
They are
those.
the American version
So I
of
edit these
terrorist
down into like
cells.
walkthroughs.
Small, widely scattered, independent, high-tech,
And
coordinated
then
propaganda centers.
I
You will see. We
upload
can
shorts
kill
onto
their
YouTube as
soldiers
well.
and flatten their capitals, but we will never beat their hamburger stands.
This is why I hate being on patrol with Tang.
Well, the horror genre hasn't really ever been a thing for me. It's not that I'm I'm never gonna it's not like I'm saying I would never ever play the genre ever, but it's just not a thing that I would like. Yeah, I really want to play this genre. Up this ladder. Wait for him to move. Up the ladder. Okay, wait. We don't have night vision. I just get used to it. Sorry, my bad. I'm turning it on now, though. I need to see where I'm going. So here's the visual you're supposed to see.
It's a bright, cold day in April.
Good, good. Take this, okay?
Oh, we're close.
You're late, but you're here. Okay, we need to do this quickly.
Go ahead.
That map will show you the general's office in the courtyard.
I thought it was the ambassador's office.
It was, but some Chinese general has been using it. You can see for yourself. You get into the embassy grounds through the rear service entrance.
Is there a gate?
Yes, but a delivery truck will be pulling through shortly. You can sneak in past the truck, no problem. But you only have one chance at it.
Solid work.
I'm very good at my job. Okay, bye-bye.
Is that what it is? I think it's just dark to show where the darkness is. You might be right though, but like it's a night. They're all like nighttime missions, right? So it's because it's also dark in Chaos Theory. It's pretty dark in Pandora tomorrow. Forces you to use your gadgets like your night vision and stuff like that. Okay. The ladder we go. Up this ladder. Then drop down without falling. No.
Something moved.
Yeah, I want you to leave where you're at. Thank you. Go. Okay.
Word of caution, Fisher. That truck's going to be your only chance to get inside the embassy. Don't blow it.
Is there something going on I don't know about?
All you need to know is this. If you do find Nicolaides in there, be ready to scramble. One wrong step could mean war. If anybody in the embassy triggers an alarm, we're pulling you out. The mission's over.
There he is. Wait for him to pass by. Then go down the ladder. Okay. That was close. Okay. Now this way.
Hello.
Hey, it's
Okay.
me again.
May I see your papers?
This is the 7th time tonight. Can't we give the papers a rest?
This protocol comes directly from Payroll. Let me see your ID.
Wait for him to move.
Thank you. Authorization should only take a minute.
Okay. Go this way. Go around here. And stay here.
Very good. You're cleared. Have a good night.
Okay. Wait for him to move. Okay, then go. Stay in the darkness. Ability. Wait for this guy to move with his dog. In World War I, we were obliged to. We were part of the. We were part of England, like of Great Britain. And World War II, we did because we didn't like the Germans. To be frank. So stay in the water. That way the dog loses your trace, loses your tracks. Yeah. Dog will lose your trace. Okay, and then you need this eavesdrop.
Give me
There we
3
go.
more days. The devices can be armed in one and placed the next. Of course they are. But you know the details.
Yeah, I did. I did play Medal of Honor.
We need to strike together, or we may as well not strike
I played
at all.
the 2 newer ones
Nicholas,
before they stopped making
listen
them.
to me, because you will reveal us. That's
That was when they were
ridiculous.
trying to like
How could they listen?
basically be exactly the same as
That's
Call of Duty.
paranoia, but fine.
But yeah, I did.
No, fine. We will have a safe conversation. I will tow you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Conferon.
General
Lord.
Conferon.
Who's that?
Good
Was
lord.
the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until 01. Very high PLA muckamuck.
A Chinese general talking to Nikolads isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay
Okay,
with
so
him.
you just stay put.
Time to get invisible.
Don't move.
Anyone so much as sees you and the mission's over.
Kind of misleading with what they say for you to do. Just stay put.
Not the only ones I'm worried about eavesdropping. They are just the most capable. Of course. How many times will the signal be rerouted? You also believe your Kola Peninsula base untraceable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes, yes. I've attended many executions, but never Americans. Hold on a second. Driver, how far away is Metropole Meet?
10 minutes, maybe more. But we'll have to stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like everyone else. Yes, too true.
If only they could have done that, eh? Stick a camera in the car,
You are a
or like
wicked
a
man, Mr. Nicolas.
voice
I hope
recording
your
or a bug.
performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cohen. I'll
He's
forward
using
on
like
the
a digital
coordinates
one.
for
Moot, so
Digital bug.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for
Okay.
subtlety is past. I
So
need to
you
get
can't
this to the
see or
Joint
hear you
Chiefs.
over here?
See if this means war.
Even though in real life you can totally see Sam here. But the AI can't. So to get around these guys, you have to wait for a second. You have to time it right. This is basically the end of this mission. Oh, serious? Each bit. Back to game. Oh. The next time they go that way is the time you should leave. Believe, if I remember correctly. Down to the car. This is outside the building. You attach the camera to the car. Yeah, with this one is just a laser mic. Attach the camera to the car. Did you have? Sticky camera. I guess so. But you don't need to. It gives you a laser mic. Okay, this is your time to move. Okay, and you hide here. Wait for it. Okay, then you go over here. And you go here. This is your way out. Talk
Hop in the
to.
back. We gotta go. Grab hold of something.
Now, I'm wondering if I should go any farther, because this next one's going to take a while. There's basically 3 more missions left. And typically, I'm only going to be doing this for 2 hours. People in the chat, should I keep going or should I stop? Up to you. I can go more than 2 hours if you really want me to.
Though the evidence itself has
Stop.
not been revealed, U.S. intelligence is claiming to have proof of China manufacturing nuclear weapons, a blatant infraction of international treaties. China has made an unmitigated denial of the charges, restating the belief that diplomatic talks with China continue to crumble. U.S. military forces are mobilizing.
First one took me a little
towards
longer
the
than I would have
anticipation
liked.
of possible hostilities.
I would have had
denies any involvement in
40 minutes. I probably could have done the next one. Would have been hard, but I could have been close to it.
Cannot allow my nation to be subjected to the blatant international
At this rate, it would be like, I don't know,
States or the cronyism of its allies. The world
30 or 40 minutes past, possibly the hour.
send into it are all equally guilty of American fascism.
Like past the 2-hour mark.
At 5:30 p.m. Greenwich Standard Time, the United States soldiers captured in a just war against their motherland will be executed. Their deaths broadcast for the world to watch.
I mean, this is a fun, really, really fun mission. It's gonna take a while. Oh yeah, pretty good place to stop there, I think. Very hard mission. This next mission was one of the missions that when I was on the console version of Xbox, I thought it was I thought it was impossible. I thought it couldn't be done. And then when I played the PC version, I'm like, oh, it is it. And then on top of that, then I found out, oh, so you can beat it without your scope. For the most part, you can beat it without your scope. But in general, in this game, you kind of need your scope. I don't know why, but the original Xbox version of this game, they give you a scope on your gun in the visuals, right, on the screen. But in the controls, it doesn't let you use your scope. So I got to this mission, I'm like, I don't know how to beat it. Yeah, you mentioned that earlier, Silent Hill. I don't even know what the Russian mission is. Like, I don't even know what mission that is. I've never even seen that mission. I'd have to look it up to see. But the Xbox version also had, if you bought like the disc with the Xbox version, it had, what was it called? It had like a behind the scenes making of the game. It was like an additional part to it. I probably can. See here.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nikolaj kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast?
Dude. Thank you. So let's see here. Russia. Russian. Splinter Cell. Nuclear waste. Oh, on my screen? I am not the greatest with computers. I don't know if it's set up for me to do that yet. Let me think here. I go to here. That's in capture vertical. Source properties. Think here. Extras maybe? No. I don't know if I have it set up yet. But yeah, I'll have that set up for next for next stream. But I don't have it set up yet. Sorry, bro. And to be frank, I don't know how to set it up. But I see on my phone here, it's a nuclear waste mission. That's cool. I'd like to. I'll probably check that out after, like just on YouTube, watching it, seeing what it's all about. I never had the PlayStation. I only had like the Xbox consoles. And then recently I got a gaming laptop, which I'm playing on right now. What's your favorite gaming franchise of all time? For me, it's Splinter Cell, 100%. The whole series is amazing. I even think Splinter Cell Conviction is an amazing game. Splinter Cell best for Metal Gear? I've never actually played Metal Gear. Funnily enough, I've never played it. I'm considering playing Metal Gear after I finish the whole Splinter Cell series. But what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to start from the very beginning. The problem is that I don't have a PlayStation and the original PlayStation. Metal Gear is very bad. Why? Why do you say it's very bad? I've heard it's amazing. What's bad about it? Is it like a buggy game or? I heard the first one's very buggy, or the first two are pretty buggy on PC nowadays, because they were made in like the 90s and the year 2000, in 1998 and 2000. You didn't like Metal Gear from the very first minute? Why? What about it? Because I hear the first three are closed world, and then after that it becomes, or I think it's 4 or 5, it starts becoming open world. I don't typically like open world games, but I'm wondering what the closed world Metal Gear Solid games were like. You didn't know how to play it. Is there like no tutorial? I imagine there's probably a tutorial mission at the beginning, just like Splinter Cell has. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you just have to like learn the controls as you go. What's crazy though with Splinter Cell though is the controls between the games, especially the old ones. They always change. Even the new ones, they always change. But in the old ones, they don't really tell you all the time when they change. I played Desert Storm. No, I never played Desert Storm. Like for instance, with Chaos Theory, the beginning of Chaos Theory, it doesn't actually tell you the controls. You have to like learn the controls or remember the controls. Which is nuts. Pandora tomorrow it does. Double Agent doesn't. At least not version 1 on Xbox 360. Okay. Oh, you mean are you talking about the movie? I think I've seen a movie called Desert Storm. I don't think I played a game called Desert Storm. But yeah, makes sense why it was. That was the Iraqi War. There was a game based off the movie then? That's nuts. Is it a good game? Most games based off of movies aren't the greatest. Hmm. Okay. I'll still be on here for a little bit longer. Messing around maybe. But bye. Wonder.
Or the murders.
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikolai's is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Just a little snippet into next week's mission. I'll just give a little snippet. I won't go any farther and like where it'll autosave me again. But just a little snippet.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Oh boy, I forgot there was something there. Haha. Party hard.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nikolaj kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikolaj is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Basically, I'm doing this till 5. So.
Colonel, this is Boundary. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Or pretty close to 5 anyway. Hello.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nikolaj kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikolaj is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Somebody's coming.
I love just
Fisher,
goofing
we're
around.
getting close to war. If Nikolaj kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikolaj is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the
Getting
rest
through
on your
both of
OPSAT.
those missions was pretty good. Happy with that. Plenty more content for YouTube. Is ready and available soon.
I think I see something.
Fun times.
Fisher, we're getting close to war. If Nikolaj kills these men on live broadcast, we're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the broadcast. It'll buy us time to stop the killings. Nikolaj is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Let's hear more of that. Who wants to hear that conversation again? Me!
Colonel, this is Badri. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
What was that?
Nothing. That was close. Go. Pretty sure there's not a auto save here. Pretty sure that's after I reach the satellite. After I reach the satellite. Perfect. Gives me plenty of extra stuff for me to do.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the...
That's funny. Brings me all the way back here.
Fisher, we're getting close to war.
I'm not trying to actually do this quickly.
We're sunk.
Are we worrying about the broadcast or the murders?
For now, the
I'm just messing around
It'll
till
buy us
5.
time to stop the killings. Nikolads is broadcasting from an antenna on the roof. That's your first objective. You'll find the rest on your OPSAT.
Colonel, this is Badri. The landmines are in place. Make sure nobody without the polarized thermal sensor enters the courtyard.
Okay. Too much noise. Oopsie. Okay. Done. This way. Okay.
I want all identifying details stricken from the room. Keep the lights off of the walls. Give them fuller highlights.
Close.
We need to clearly see their faces when they die.
Where's our Salman? Make sure we're close enough to hear prayers.
How do you hear prayers? Anybody? Yeah, and then you go here. Bob's your uncle. Basically 2 hours there. The second I hit this satellite dish, hit the switch of the satellite dish, I get an autosave. So I don't really want that. So autosave, I'll overtime my other autosave because I have to restart the mission for the next stream. But that's basically it for that portion. Just a snippet for next week. Main menu. But yeah, glad you all watched the stream and enjoyed. For anybody who makes it to the end of this video, I guess this next the snippet for the next mission, and wants to use that for like the next week, or like for the next mission, so that they're prepared for next week. You're a phenomenal human being. So, you're welcome. I gave you a little snippet. But yeah, have a good one.